What's up, everybody? So I just have another cool game for you, which is definitely free, which you can find on Steam. It is called DCS World. Now it is the Steam edition. The download is quite big. It's only about 80 gig to download, and then upon installation it goes to about 128 gig. That aside, it was released in 2018, so on Steam side, so it is a little bit of older game, but it looks cool. It's planes, tanks, and ships. So graphics is currently set to this. It was automated since it's such a huge game, and I'm not really running it off of a SSD right now. I'm just going to leave it like that. So I did just disable the audio. So it is at least on Full HD. It is running off of a RTX 3060 though. So let's see if it copes. Furthermore, so there is some instant action. I've got no idea what instant action is, but let's jump into it. I'm sure it's going to be a lot of fun, but you're going to need a higher end computer for this, I'm sure. And running it off of a SSD would be a lot better. It wouldn't load so long. Alright guys, so it took forever to load, like 2 minutes or so. And they dropped me into this jet. I cannot seem to get to the menu, like to pause or just the sound, because there's some dreadful sound coming from this plane, but and also only the controller works. Now I have absolutely no idea what I'm supposed to do or where I'm supposed to go, but since we're flying straight, I just said it is a free flying mission, so alright, maybe I should just, okay, probably gonna crash, definitely gonna crash right now, since I'm not focusing. Alright. That's a total failure. Like, I had no clue where to go or what to do. What the hell was up with that, man? I guess it simulates real flight as well, that's why you have to hear the noises. Alright, this is just pretty cool to look at. I've got no idea why I'm looking at this as well, since no buttons respond whatsoever. Alright, but anyway, this is kind of realistic. It's what it looks like when you're flying, so alright, you can go away from the noise, get closer. Alright guys, let me just jump into another mission, try to figure out why these buttons are not responding whatsoever. Alright, I did figure out some buttons which takes you to other vehicles. I got to this one that's busy landing or something. Slow down. Or it's just a replay of me crashing. I've got absolutely no idea. Alright guys, so it is a full-on flight simulator. That was actually the problem, is the controls to escape is physically you have to press escape to quit the mission, and shift and R for instance for restart, so I had to go and figure out all of that. Now this mission entitles me to actually lift off, destroy a SAM missile system and land again. So let's see if I can manage that without totally crashing. Right, there she goes. Okay, now I have no idea what's beeping right now, but I have to somehow figure out where this missile system sits. I'm going to see how high you can climb. Okay, so air to ground mode. Alright, so this is something that is not a quick thing that you need to just like jump into the game and there you go. You're gonna need to like figure out all of this stuff. So the only adjustments I can see is that little square pops up if I press I. L doesn't do anything whatsoever. And oh, okay. Finally found a gun. It's great. Okay, so 7 doesn't work right now. Worked for like a second there. Should probably not decelerate. So anyway, let's just pick up some speed. I need to adjust all of these keys a little bit. problem is though, this SAM system or that I need to destroy, I've got no idea where that is. Don't even have an idea of where I'm gonna need to go land again, because I've been flying around an area that I can hardly see anything in. They did say press L, bring up mission logs or whatever, but cannot see anything happening when I press that 7 button. But anyway guys, like I said, this is going to take a lot of learning, a lot of practice, and I guess it is made to actually give you a realistic sense of what it's like for fighters and so forth, pilots to be in planes and destroying stuff. So geez man, it is so difficult that you don't have any indication of where you need to go to and what your target is. It's just go destroy it, take off, and then you've got no idea where to go. I'm gonna see if I can land though. Seems like there's a place that you can land. Okay, I'm definitely gonna crash like that. Yep, that's way too fast. Alright guys, I guess that's what I needed to go and destroy. There's that tank, and I had no idea where that is, man. Like, that's the only depressing factor. Yeah, okay, that was far away from wherever I was, man. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed guys. I'm sure you'll enjoy this. Till next time, cheers.